Hey guys, so classmate asked, do you have any tips for studying for the AP Computer Science A exam? I took the 2018 exam just recently, and there are 5 golden rules that I believe will help you better prepare for next year's AP Computer Science A exam. Also, I compiled a document called Ask the Cat Study Guide for Computer Science that covers these 5 golden rules and includes additional resources that I use to help me study for the exam. The document will be available on the same page as this video on my website at askthecat.org. The 5 golden rules for studying AP Computer Science A can be represented with the acronym STAGS. The first S stands for starting from the basics. Computer science as a whole is a vast and open subject. If you're already used to coding, particularly in the language Java, then you have a good foundation. If you have more experience in another language or have no idea what a coding language even is, don't worry. Nobody is expecting you to be a genius from the start. You'll certainly be one by the end of the year with enough hard work and determination. The class and exam all start from the basics, so you don't have to be a master from the beginning. T stands for taking the course and sticking with it. You've already won if you just take the course. Take these graphs, for example, developed by Code.org, a nonprofit organization that promotes a computer science education in schools. This data comes from public spreadsheets available from College Board. The amount of students taking AP Computer Science from 2007 to 2017 has drastically increased, yet women and minorities are still heavily underrepresented in exam participation. Many think that only the nerdiest computer nerds can take the exam, or they have to be born brilliant to do well, but that is simply not true. All AP courses are meant to challenge and provide you with an in-depth knowledge about a subject, and computer science certainly does not fail in that aspect. It might seem difficult at times, but just like with any other class, it's not something impossible. By just willing to stick with the subject and learning the most you can from the class, you have already taken that one step closer to a good grade and an even greater experience in understanding the amazing concepts of computer science. A stands for always coding. Code, code, code. This might seem obvious, but computer science is about coding. It's easy getting caught up in the theory of the subject, figuring out syntax, style, and handling errors. But you won't learn anything without coding first. Being able to see how code actually works in a real runtime environment on a real computer gives you an understanding and background knowledge that is necessary to doing well. G stands for getting an IDE, or anything else to practice coding. Download an IDE. As you will learn in computer science, an IDE is an integrated development environment, which is basically fancy talk for the tools that you need to actually run a program. If you have your own computer to code from and you're able to download these IDEs, I strongly recommend it as a way to practice at home and gain more experience. If you want to know how to install and download an IDE, look at the Ask the Cat document for resources to refer to. If you don't have access to an IDE, don't worry. There are also multiple websites to provide a similar coding experience without downloading software. Refer to the resources listed in the Ask the Cat study guide for more information. S stands for starting early. There's a lot of content when it comes to computer science. Getting a good context of what to expect and beginning to review notes during class and not the night before the AP exam is super important. If you review even at least once a week the concepts that are covered in class, you can get a fundamental grasp of the concepts. Of course, once a week is only a minimum, and reviewing notes every day and doing code practice is imperative to not only understanding, but mastering the complex and wonderful world of coding. And, of course, have fun. Computer science is a truly amazing course, and whether you're taking the AP Computer Science class, exam, or still deciding, I hope you enjoy all the amazing knowledge and experience that you can gain from working with computers and learning how to code. If you need more help on certain concepts or would like to see a preview of what computer science entails, check out my website at askthecat.org. I already have some videos posted. If you have any of your own specific questions, ask them, and I'll make a customized video just for you. I hope this video helped you and that you have fun coding.